Lake City, Utah. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 side. Here's Ayton. And he banks in the lane.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
And here is Conley. Mitchell outside. The feed now to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Johnson. One-on-one fast break. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Paul. Johnson outside. 5 to shoot. Paul passes to Johnson.
How Bogdanovich gets up and tries to annoy shooters, doing all he can to alter the shot.
The pass to Mitchell. Into the lane.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Booker left side. Lets it go with the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Mitchell wide open. Trains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 5.
My goodness, Donovan Mitchell from another zip code. This guy opens the rest of the floor.
Paul kicks to Booker. Bridges outside. For 3. No good from Booker. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Driving the lane, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front, if you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And here is Conley after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. To the left side wing. Bogdanovich inside. He's guarded by Johnson. Spins. Pulls up. High post. Phoenix grabs the miss. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Mitchell against Booker. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Back to Ayton. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's Booker. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Here is Conley. They trail by 1. Mitchell outside.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. The drive by Paul, and the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Booker against Mitchell. And there's the drive. Bridges, no one around him. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Castro O'Neal, Latrey, and again it's the Jazz from deep. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Paul surveying the floor. Booker in the corner. Three-pointer. Gobert pulls it in. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovic able to slice through the defense.
Pass to Booker for the three. The shot, no good. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be...
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the three. Paul, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. Utah leading by 4. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Passes it to Booker. Takes a three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 9.
That's his first triple of the second period. Third of the game.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Back to Conley. And taken away by Paul. Ayton in the high post. Knocked away. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Ball against Conley. Puts it up from 12.
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses to give up anything easy.
Conley with a wide open look, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Conley against Paul, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Clock at 6. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Jazz leading by 3. He takes it in. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Bogdanovic sets the pick for Mitchell. And taken away by Johnson. Booker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic.
Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker certainly in the hard-to-check category.
And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. Johnson with a screen on Conley. To the inside. Good work defensively by Conley.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And Bogdanovic kicks to O'Neal. And the pass to Gobert. Over Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
Both shots good from the stripe. There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. Paul against Conley. Johnson wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The Jazz have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And guys, Bogdanovic, the former second-round pick, has really found his place in the NBA. This guy is an effective shooter from just about anywhere.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Booker. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Nine seconds left in the first half of the game. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
It'll count. He can't hit that time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Jazz lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
19.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. But gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Eric Castro. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Shamet. Launches it. The shot. No good. The Jazz go the other way with it. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Craig can't get it to go. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. Hernan Gomez in the corner. Off off target with his three. Suns trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one's good. Shamet.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Clarkson outside. The three. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Stolen by Clarkson. Now, here is Hernangomez. Defense is right there. Passes it to Pascal. Trying to find Hernangomez. That's it to him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Saric. And he can't bank that one in. Holiday with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Holiday, the pass to McGee. Here's Saric. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And there's the pass to McGee. And stolen by Whiteside.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Over to the wing. Craig passes to McGee. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Some dishes to Gay. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Shoots over Shamet. No good from Gay.
2 minutes remaining in the
Suns
third.
trail by 5.
2 minutes.
Charge has the open look. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Now, here's Clarkson. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. To stop the Trout, hits the three-point bomb. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
To the paint. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Clarkson outside. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. .105 left here in the third quarter. Kicks it to Whiteside. Here he goes. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Bogdanovich is checked in for Hernangomez. Royce O'Neal comes in for Eric Pascal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Rudy Gay. And it's Mike Conley in for Clarkson.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
It's O'Neal atop the key. He kicks to Whiteside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Mitchell. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. In the corner, it's Bridges. On the wing, Booker. Covered by Mitchell. The drive by Booker. Here's Ayton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Rudy Gobert.
Here is Conley. To the middle. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix
Yeah,
ball.
simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Jazz up by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
And your Jazz dancers. Come on, fans.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Al Paul on the court for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Ball against Conley. The dish to Bogdanovich. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Back to Gobert. That's tipped and taken away by Paul. Fast break, here come the Suns. And stolen by Bogdanovich.
It's
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Right block shot. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Booker. To take the lead, and that's 2 points on the layup. Booker's got the lead up to 2 now for Phoenix.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Mitchell outside. 3-pointer. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Quick, loudest section.
Stolen by O'Neal.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Conley scanning the floor. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Booker in the corner. No good on the 3. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Mitchell passes to Conley. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell outside, inside, and stolen by Ayton.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Mitchell outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Mitchell in the corner to take the lead.
Now, smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Clock at 4.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Sun ball.
.156 left in the fourth quarter. Paul with the ball. Booker outside. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell outside. Down low. Bridges with the steal. And here's the break. Here's Ayton. He gets it in there. And the Suns lead by 2. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Count that one. Conley's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
And here is Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. On the wing, Booker. There's the triple. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Driving to the basket. O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. Outside Conley. Mitchell finds Conley. 5 on the clock. Mitchell is screen on Paul to take the lead. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Six seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Ayton. Wide open. Good!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Passes it to Conley. Back to Mitchell. This one for 3. Misses the tray. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one.
That's the end of the game.
This win such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really, and
Introducing the starting five for
And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Now Denver's starting five. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center position. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell drives in.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Barton outside. Gordon on the wing. Barton against Mitchell. And there's the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And stolen by Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league, regardless of position, no doubt. He's the best 5-man passer for sure.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Bogdanovich. The shot off that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Barton outside, driving inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Running with purpose. Whenever Barton gets a lane right to the rim, he's going to rise up with power and throw it down.
Coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your jazz dancers. Give the hand, fans, your jazz dancers.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
How about the commitment, guys, for Murray on defense? Moving his arms all around and coming up with steals as a result. Active arms and hands, a big part of it.
Now here's Mitchell to end the run. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And Mitchell over to help. And here's Porter outside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Murray against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Barton, a good look. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Barton's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, their offense is really humming right now. They just can't miss.
Get a free t-shirt. Let's see it there.
Here's Conley.
Your jazz dancer.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And there's the drive. Second chance shot. Pass to O'Neal. Pulls it from 20. Great D that time from Murray.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Oh, there's the alley. Gordon with a steal. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with tons blazing.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
Murray against Conley. Yep, that one goes. Murray's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
It's good on the putback.
Always good to see Bogdanovich use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
Now Murray. to the middle. And the dunk by Jokic.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Porter the pass to Murray. Porter with it. He's picked up by Conley. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. And that one's good from Conley.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
Murray passes to Barton. Stolen by Conley. Here's Mitchell. Good work defensively by Gordon.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. Up in time. And so it's Denver, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. There.
Your Jazz Dancers. All right, look who's coming out of the
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Murray for 3. That shot is off.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Utah with it, trailing by 10. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
The drive by Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Outside for Mitchell. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Barton. To the paint. Here's Murray. Gordon on the wing. He's got 6. Three-pointer. And Jamal Murray gets a 3. Murray's got 9 points. And we saw players like Jalen Green skip college and go straight to the G League with the Ignite team. Clark, now prospects are leaving high school early to go pro.
Yeah, and I think they should have that opportunity and right to choose that option if they feel that's what they want to do, B.A. Not everybody is going to be able to make it to the NBA, but some can actually forego college and get their NBA or pro career started earlier, and they should have that right and option.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Here he goes. The kick out to Conley. Three-pointer. And another miss by Utah. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
Well, you know, if you ask me, Aaron Gordon is clearly one of the best dunk contest competitors to never win the crown. I mean, he put up unreal performances in 16, 17, and then again in 2020.
And here's Gordon from the arc. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
You've got to get out on Gordon now, even from way outside. His deep ball continues to look better.
2 minutes.
Here's Conley. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. When we look back at Aaron Gordon in those contests, he narrowly lost in 2016 and 2020.
And you know, Brian, that 2016 duel between Gordon and Zach LaVine was epic. One of the best I'd ever seen. In 2020, Derrick Jones Jr. just beat out Aaron. It wasn't that Aaron lost.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many
The previous
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Come on, get loud for your chance.
Free throw drops for Jokic.
You know, Jokic was offered a multi-year deal in Europe back in 2015, but then had a horrible outing, and the team backed away from him.
And Barcelona's loss was Denver's gain when Jokic decided to join the NBA.
Yeah, you know, it was a slow start for Jokic, but eventually he showed his unique talent as he got more playing time. In the end, he made the all-rookie first team, and from there, it's been all NBA level performances.
Murray passes to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
They're running. He launches a 3. Porter's shot is off. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Conley. Got a piece of it. Here's Gordon. And Conley grabs the miss. The Jazz have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Murray. Up and over Conley. And here's Porter outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The drive by Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Outside Murray. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And so it's Denver in a good situation, up by 13. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
32.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Eric Paschall. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Morris. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Morris has got his first points of the game. On the wing, Clarkson. Guarded by Morris. Clarkson passes to Paschall. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And Clarkson, here we go. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Nice change of direction with the ball and with the body. Nice strong move by JC.
The Nuggets shooting has been great this game, 58%. Morris outside. Pass to Green. Back to Morris. Clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup. Morris has got his second bucket of the night.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And Clarkson, here we go. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Riding it up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create his own offense.
Here's Morris. Rebounded by the Jazz. From deep, Gay. Rebounded by Cousins. The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
You know, for a 15-year guy who has battled through injuries, Gay can still get off the floor and be highly productive. He's still explosive. So you can't sleep on this guy just because he's got some miles on his legs. He can still go.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Clarkson with the ball. Green picks him up. And we're going to have a jump ball. And even though his games played have been up and down, Clark Gay has been very consistent in his production over the years.
Yeah, he'll give you solid shooting and rebounding, B.A. I mean, he's a versatile defender. And I think he's a much more disciplined player at both ends now. And that typically happens the longer you are in the league. You learn how to fold them and...
Oh, nice! Big finish! Man!
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes. Spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Pass to Pascal. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Cousins. That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. The Nuggets making a switch here. Rivers is checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. And Bryn Forbes, a fantastic shooting threat, Clark. You know he's looking to hurt you from outside.
B.A., he is a laser. I mean, this guy's one of the best catch-and-shoot players in the league. Stays ready to hoist it up at all times and never lacks for confidence.
Pass to Cousins.
2 minutes remaining in
the Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Najee. That three's off the mark. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Clarkson passes to Pascal. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Rivers' shot is off. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. Even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Conley against Murray. Pass to Jokic.
Turnovers are going to be a stat he wants to skip in the box score tonight. That's his 4th of the game. They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Murray against Conley, and it's Murray off the drive, and it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell, driving in. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Gordon with a screen on Conley. Murray for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to O'Neal. Right side Mitchell. This one for 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Inside, stolen by Whiteside. For the lead. And a nice layup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Jazz. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Pass to O'Neal. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Murray. From deep, Barton. Doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way. And an intentional foul right there.
Will Barton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Barton against Mitchell. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He was really urging them to stay after it, saying, quote, "We're right there, guys. Keep playing for one another, and let's take this game." Bringing the inspiration. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. He was all alone on that one. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I don't think you can afford to give Murray any room to shoot his shot. I mean, he is a terrific scorer who continues to get better.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Barton with a steal. Murray against Conley to tie it up. Here's Porter. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Conley on the attack. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Outside for Mitchell. From deep, Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Jamal Murray. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Utah leading. Here's Conley. 1:43 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside for Mitchell. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Gordon with the big finish.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
From deep, Conley. Pass to Gobert. Up and over Gordon. It's deflected.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfect.
Here's Conley. He connects! Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Shoots from 12. And Conley grabs the miss. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. For three, O'Neal hits the trifecta. And now it's an 8-point Utah lead.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now here's Murray. From deep, Utah with the rebound. Here's Gobert. So we see the Jazz get the win here. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Basketball game. GA, it's all yours. I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you.
Here we go.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Finney Smith in a power forward.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Doncic outside, stolen by Conley.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
That one falls.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally, in the paint, creating for others or himself.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Mitchell, and he drives in, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Brunson scanning the floor. The three for Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Conley into the lane. Passes it to Gobert. And it's blocked. Now here's Bullock. Covered by Mitchell. Out to Doncic. Shoots the three. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. There's O'Neal with the three. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
With it, the pass to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Doncic outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Doncic has got 9 points.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. And then Mitchell in the dunk.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Brunson against Conley. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Jazz. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
Kleber with a screen on O'Neal. Didn't think that was going to go in. He's got 12.
3 points.
There's 1:17 left here in the opening quarter. Brunson against Conley. There's the three. Here's O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And making a statement right away. Letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Doncic passes to Kleber. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. Fast break. Here they come. And here's Doncic from the arc. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. For 3, Bullock. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Bogdanovic passes to Conley. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. 7 points for Conley.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down for your chance.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Now O'Neal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Gobert. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And here's Doncic from the arc. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Bullock passes to Kleber. Out to Doncic. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
To the right side. The 3 for Doncic. A 3-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Conley feeling it out. A 3 from Bogdanovic. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got it all tied up now for Utah.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Doncic. Back to Brunson. Stolen by O'Neal. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What an outstanding defender. Gobert's combination, in my opinion, of size and length is tough to match up against.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Kleber with a screen on O'Neal. And Doncic gets it to go.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Conley against Brunson. Kicks it out to Mitchell. O'Neal with screen on Doncic. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
In pick-and-roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Doncic outside. Stolen by Conley. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A shot. With the putback. Here's Gobert. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Brunson with a clean look. Another 3 for Dallas.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Brunson against Conley. Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Pass to Doncic. From the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their third 3-pointer in a row.
Jazz trail by 3. Outside Conley. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Brunson against Conley. Doncic outside. That 3 off the mark. The Jazz have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up at a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Conley. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by court. Thank you, David. And whoops. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Rudy Gay is out there with Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Eric Castor. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 slot. That's the group right now for Utah. Gay against Powell. Over Gay. Some solid defense from Gay.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Gone are the days of high usage. But Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, G.A., who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Pascal kicks to Whiteside. Hangs. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And stolen by Whiteside. Jumps up. And then Gay with the dunk.
Pushing in transition, Rudy with the size, the athletic ability, the scoring ability, he can finish.
Here's Dinwiddie. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Hardaway. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And the Mavericks lead by 3. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Gay outside for the tie. No good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Hardaway with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Marjanovic against Clarkson. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Hardaway. From outside the arc.
Terrific defense by Rudy. doesn't overcommit to try to make a big play, just uses his head.
Carries it from three-point range.
This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's Marjanovic. Lays it up off the glass. Marjanovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Clarkson kicks to Whiteside.
2 minutes remaining in the
And they double up Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And Utah another 3.
Good poise, good pass from Whiteside. Hassan with beautiful vision on that play.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Outside Hardaway. And he makes good on the layup. Hardaway has got his second basket. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Pascal up top. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Outside Green. Back to Dinwiddie. Diving in. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Powell with the steal. And the dunk by Powell.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And the jam by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Here now is Dinwiddie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes to Powell. Here's the three. For the three. They get it back. Marjanovic. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Mitchell, a screen on Brunson. And here's Conley outside. That one's not going to go. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Mavericks.
Your Jazz Dancer.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Maxi Kleber. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4.
First team foul.
Conley with it. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Doncic outside. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 29 in the game.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
And it's Conley penetrating. Fires the three. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
This is what you get from a vet. Looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answered three.
Conley against Brunson. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another three for Dallas.
3 points.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Conley gets the bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Brunson against Conley. Out to the right wing. Doncic outside. Over O'Neal. The putback. Can't throw down the putback. Conley against Brunson. That shot off the mark. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic.
That's his first
foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Brunson. Now the pass to Doncic. Good, another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Conley against Brunson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
That's his first
foul.
Second team foul.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Driving the lane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
Not really fair to the defender. How do you challenge an offensive force like Mitchell when he has that kind of pump fake?
And Mitchell drops them both.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Brunson against Conley. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Dallas.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that three of their own. And this gets the crowd energized.
Brunson finds Doncic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Mitchell wide open. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 1.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovic doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
On the wing, Doncic pulls it up. And he nails that one right through the net. Doncic has got 40 points. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Brunson against Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. They get it again. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. It's good.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now Brunson shoots the three. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic from deep three-point land. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot. And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the board.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Dallas, no good that time either. And so it's Utah with the win. They didn't make. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Dick.
2K Sports. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Mitchell. The shake. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Here's Booker. 4-3. Good work defensively by Mitchell. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Hooker for 3, knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Conley. And here's Bogdanovic. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Paul. Up top Bridges. Outside Booker. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
That's his first.
Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
At the line for Phoenix.
That's good for Bridges.
Bridges. At the line for 3.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Booker defending. Back to O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. Conley finds Bogdanovic. Outside Conley. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. To the wing on the left. Ball against Conley. It's Bridges on the wing. Connects from downtown. Bridges has got 6.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Outside Conley from the arc. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Oh, swiped away. And he's gone for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Bridges passes to Johnson. For 3, Booker. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Utah trailing here. Out to the right wing. Conley against Paul. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Mitchell driving inside. That's tipped. O'Neal on the wing. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. And the Suns pushing it up now. Three-pointer, Bridges. That one is off. Utah's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Here's Mitchell. Booker with the defensive effort.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Second team foul.
The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Up and over Conley. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Johnson. And a clear. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action. Calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Free throw dropped for Johnson. And he sinks the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 so far. Here's Mitchell.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow.
Assist goes to.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Ball with it. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Outside Booker from the low block. In deep, Johnson drops it in.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Suns on top, up 3. And we'll be back right after.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now. Just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Outside Booker. Beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Free throw dropped for Johnson. Well, Brent, you played for some Spitfire coaches. Does that style still work for players today, you think?
I think players will always want a coach, BA, that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands haven't.
Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They're playing a physical brand of basketball so far, and those trips to the foul line have been very useful.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Ayton. And the Suns miss again.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Phoenix. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. To the left side wing. Lets it go from deep. Ayton, no good. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. They get it back. The Suns trailing. Paul for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Booker. Pass to Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. On target from Ray. Bridges has got 9.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Conley passes to Mitchell. He takes it in. Rebounded by Johnson.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ayton inside. He's guarded by Conley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
It goes on Mike Conley.
DeAndre Ayton back in 2018 heard his name called first in the NBA draft. And he averaged a double-double in his first year in the NBA. Exciting to see what is next for this big man.
Conley against Paul. Left side Conley. Outside Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Outside Booker. 1:25 left in the second quarter.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Ball against Conley. Booker for 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Three-pointer O'Neal. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
That's good from Ayton.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here. Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Offensive rebound. Now Paul.
What a play! That's good!
Are you kidding me?
Wow! Just beating the buzzer. Listen to this crowd right now. Incredible.
And a pretty tightly contested. Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Dario Saric is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Aaron Holiday. And it's Shaman in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
Outside Pascal. It's stolen by Holiday. Pass to Crowder. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And the Suns lead by 4.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Holiday against Clarkson. All alone. Hernan Gomez, no good.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Crowder finds McGee. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. McGee's gotten his first basket of the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Fans allowed his Texans get free t-shirts. Let's see who's
90 seconds into the second half now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And here's Clarkson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he lobs it up to the rim. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Now here's Holiday. Pass to Shaman. The open shot by Saric. The rebound by Whiteside. For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
On the wing, Clarkson. He's covered by Holiday. And they're on the break. Here's Shamet. Pascal defends. Crowder against Clarkson. 5 on the clock. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
You consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there. It's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
They're talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. But some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
It's stolen by Clarkson. They're running. Oh, McGee with the block. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Holiday passes to McGee. Outside Holiday. Saric down low. He's against Pascal. 5 to shoot. Here's Shamet. Drains the triple. And the Suns lead by 7.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
The t-shirt, make some noise!
A line change here for Utah.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your
Shamet's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line.
All right, fans, that was your Suns Dancers Dance Team.
Holiday against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. O'Neal's got 9 points.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Here's Crowder from downtown. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Hey, high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Paul against Conley. Pass to Booker. Fires from deep. Johnson inside. Checked by Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges passes to Johnson. Mitchell grabs a miss. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's Conley. Gobert with it. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Bogdanovich against Johnson. For the lead. Mitchell. Tipped back in for 2. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. It's all tied in Phoenix. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. For 3, Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
That's on Mikal Bridges.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And so Gobert nails both of them. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Conley against Paul. Pass to Aiden. Fires the 3. Paul against Conley. Clock at 6. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish. Continues to do so. What a dime.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Conley passes to Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
The kick out to Johnson. Outside Booker. Back to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Johnson. It's all knotted up.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Pass to O'Neal. Here's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Aiden's got his 6th rebound on the night. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Paul passes to Booker. Over Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. No good that time. Nice D from Bridges. Here's Johnson. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Utah's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. And here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. And he drives in. Here's Gobert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Jazz lead by 2.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Pass to Booker. That shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Conley passes to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Over Ayton. Gobert no good. The Suns have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. 55 seconds left in the game. Booker against Mitchell. From deep, Conley. It's good! From beyond the arc.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Screen by Bridges. Pass to Booker. From deep. Phoenix no good that time either.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
32 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Mitchell against Booker. Now here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3.
Well, Ayton at 7'1" has a 7'5" wingspan, so those arms helping out.
Now here's Booker. The 3. Oh, he buries it from outside.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. With the late victory, they upset.
your Denver Nuggets.
A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now, here's Bogdanovich, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element, having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Conley. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Here's Murray up on top. Covered by Conley. Murray the pass to Porter. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Passes it to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Takes it inside. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Gordon with the screen for Murray. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. Unable to get that one. Good defense by Jokic. And it's Gordon penetrating. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
And it's Gordon missing. Gordon's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Mitchell against Barton. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. Just 5 to shoot. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Oh, and you know, when you talk about athletic and acrobatic players, circus-like players, Doris, Aaron Gordon leaps to mind.
Oh, my goodness, no question. Few guys are as explosive as Aaron Gordon around the cup. This guy has shown off his abilities in multiple dunk contests, including the 2020 contest where many people believe he should have been the winner.
And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Murray, no good. Utah leading. The
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Jokic with his screen on Conley. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Porter dishes to Gordon. 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Outside Conley. Hands it from downtown. Conley's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Wide open look here for Murray. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with it, defended by Gordon. Nice shot by Gobert.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Murray looking around. At the top of the key, Gordon. Porter kicks to Murray. And it's off from three-point range.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
What an athletic lineage for Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley, for over a decade, has been a tremendous NBA player.
And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Murray against Conley. Murray, good.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Murray against Conley. Gobert in the corner. Mitchell outside. A 3, 6 to shoot. And Jokic with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
No one covered. Jokic just got his first 3 points of the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Porter against O'Neal. Porter kicks to Barton. The pass to Jokic. No good. That would have tied it. Jazz leading by 3. Here's Gobert. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Now the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
And Murray. Here we go.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. This is it to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Bogdanovich against Gordon. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
You see more and more players, Doris, stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking. We'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And here's Jokic. Lob pass to Gordon. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Mitchell finds Conley. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Conley. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Conley. He has 7. Mitchell in the corner. And stolen by Murray. To the middle. And Jokic throws it down.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray doing a great job of getting it to his teammates.
Outside Conley. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Jokic with the steal. Murray for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And now an 8-point Denver lead.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit to end the drought. Gobert, it's good on the putback.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. What a quarter that saw them.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone as the second half.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Eric Pascal out there with Whiteside. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the power forward position. Clarkson against Morris. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Denver leading by 8. To the inside. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And the wide open shot from Green. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Offensive rebound. Has a chance to add to their lead.
If they get into double digits, that would make it a huge hill to climb.
Here's Morris. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. A 3-ball. And that one is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Clarkson with the ball. Now Green defending. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And then Cousins with the dunk.
What's better as an alley-oop partner than a man with great length and great hands? Go to work, DeMarcus.
The Jazz with the timeout. It's T-shirt bonanza time. Make some noise if you want one. Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Jazz trail by 10.
Your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Now Clarkson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Man, and wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. On the wing, Morris. He's covered by Clarkson. That's to Forbes. And Cousins kicks to Forbes. Shot clock at 6. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Forbes has got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Deflects the pass. And the Nuggets pushing it up now.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Clarkson looking for an opening. And he gets the bucket.
Jordan Clarkson.
Clarkson's got his first points of the game.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Here's Morris. He kicks it to Forbes. Oh, good on the triple. Jazz trail by 11. Pascal with the ball. Now Green defending. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Clarkson outside. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And it's Denver with the rebound. There's Green with the 3. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. Haji's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. From 13. Oh, good off the back of the rim.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Forbes the pass to Cousins. He takes it in. Here's Najee. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Najee's got 7 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Craziest fans are gonna get a t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
Dancer.
.11 left in the third quarter. Murray against Conley. Here's Mitchell into the lane. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Barton. Jokic with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. It's stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Gobert.
Well, you love to see Bojan Bogdanovich get out and run, get ahead of the defense and score. That is nice.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jokic on top. He is covered by Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Jokic against Bogdanovich. And it's Jokic missing. Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good.
An active player who just takes pride in his defense. Porter is solid at contesting shots with that reach.
And so it's Denver with a sizable lead as the quarter wrap.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Conley gets the bucket.
This guy has got such a smooth handle that the pull-up game is always in play.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Jokic passes to Gordon. Jokic with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Murray outside. There's the pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Kicks it out to Gordon. From deep. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Barton. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
This is what Donovan Mitchell entered the league with. That explosive first step and earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
And Mitchell drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. And then Gordon with the jump.
I think Aaron Gordon has turned himself into a reliable offensive option every trip up the floor.
Mitchell a screen on Murray. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
Murray against Conley. And it's Murray penetrating. And the layup's good off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Mitchell. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
2 minutes remaining.
Murray with it.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Gordon shoots. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:44 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Murray.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
1:22 left in the 4th quarter. Kicks it out to Gordon. And there's the try. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Well, this is all Aaron Gordon needs, right? Just a little space to run and forget about it.
Mitchell outside. Lays it up and banks it in. 14 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Murray. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Jokic with his screen on Conley. 4 on the clock. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Bogdanovich goes in. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovich able to slice through the defense.
Murray outside. Going inside. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Barton. Clock at 6. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. Murray outside. So we see Denver get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
The starting lineup for the visiting Utah.
Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Brunson from outside the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Outside Conley. And here's Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. Here's Gobert. The Mavericks pull it in.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Doncic against Conley. Down low. Here's Finney-Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passion.
Brunson against Conley. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Brunson passes to Doncic. Again, Dallas.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit. You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Now here's Doncic. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Utah, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. To the paint. Here's Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
And Brunson, here we go. Here's Doncic. And he can't get that one. And Utah will come the other way. On the take. And Kleber over to help. Here's Bogdanovic. And that one drops.
A nice strong finish from Bogdanovic, showing no fear at all.
Brunson against Conley. Doncic outside. Again, Doncic missing.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Outside Mitchell. To the middle. And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Mitchell.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Launches it, and the three-pointer goes. Doncic has got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Conley. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovic showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. Inside. Kleber down low. Defended by Gobert. Kleber's shot is off. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Outside Brunson. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter here. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, they get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Conley up top. Brunson defending. Conley against Brunson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Doncic. It's a tie game in Dallas. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
Now here's Conley. And it's good. 2 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Brunson. Doncic outside from behind the arc. And the Mavericks, another 3.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting. And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Takes a 3. They get it again. Back to Brunson. Now Finney-Smith. Doncic on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And it comes off the front of the rim. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, PA. He's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Now here's Mitchell.
Give him a hand, man. Your Mavericks dance team.
Puts it up from 17. Utah gets it back. The kick out to Conley. Gobert inside. Kleber on him. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
And it's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Doncic, good. And now a 3-point Maverick lead.
A steady start has turned into a spectacular second quarter for him.
Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Bullock puts it in. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from the 3-point line in the second. And the foul is called. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even...
The previous play is under
no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Brunson against Conley. To the inside. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Doncic, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Doncic on the wing. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Conley against Brunson. Conley on the attack. Here's Gobert. Got a hand on it. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Knocks down the triple. And now it's a 7-point Dallas lead.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Pass to O'Neal. 41 seconds left in the second. That one falls. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
Excellent fundamentals by Bogdanovich. I mean, he really excels in keeping his balance even when the defense tries to get physical with him.
Now here's Brunson. Lobs it up. Deflected. Here we go. One-on-one. Pass to Mitchell. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Brunson. Here's Kleber. Inside. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell with room to shoot. That one a little long.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Excellent hustle from Bogdanovich. He really makes an effort to crowd shooters as they go up. Wants to bother the shot. That's good defense.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So the Utah 5 right now. Juan Hernan Gomez out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Eric Paschall. And it's Clarkson in at the point. Paschall can't hit.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Powell.
The defensive focus. That's what Clarkson's coaches want from him. Can he do this consistently, though, is the question.
Gay's shot is good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Pass to Marjanovic. Shoots over Whiteside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
So it's Utah now. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago.
Fighting his way.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Hardaway's shot is good.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Clarkson against Dinwiddie. Clarkson attacking, and he banks in the layup. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Gay outside. Back to Clarkson. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Green.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Gay up top, and now the Jazz on the run in transition.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. The 3. Counted from distance. Clarkson's got 7 points.
Improving shot mechanics, good height on that jumper, nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Powell left side. Pulls it. The shot no good. And Utah will come the other way. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first. Good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he drops the first. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. He's perfect from the line this time. A minute 31 left in the third. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. And here's Brunson. Doncic outside. The 3-ball. Dallas again missing.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Back to Brunson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Now here's Conley. The 3. No luck on that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
All by himself. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one. Conley against Brunson. Doncic outside.
Yeah, Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
That's good from Doncic.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
Mitchell. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Jazz out in front, up one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Maxi Kleber. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Doncic in at the one. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. With the drive, that one goes. Count it.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The Mavericks trailing. Now Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. Doncic has got 26.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Now here's Mitchell. Takes the 3. They get it back. Here's Gobert. Got a piece of it. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line to shoot free throws. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Also, what touch they've displayed from long range as a team tonight and throughout this entire game.
Brunson passes to Doncic. And there's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. And they get it back. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. Picked by Gobert. Another shot. The shot by Conley. No good.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Here's Bullock. There's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Utah trailing here. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the middle. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Conley.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Outside Brunson. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Mavericks timeout call. Ladies and gentlemen,
1:56 left in the fourth quarter here. With the step back. O'Neal on the wing. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Brunson. Out to the wing. Kleber passes to Doncic. Offensive rebound. Here's Bullock. Back to Doncic. Let's go with a three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Steps back. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with it. Kleber with a steal. And here's Brunson. Stolen by Conley.
Dallas foul. Corey Finney-Smith. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first. And that gives him a lead.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks. Double-digit years. He does a little bit of everything out there. And outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Shot to stop the run. Oh, he buried the three.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Conley against Brunson. Outside for Mitchell. This one for three. Drops in the three.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Brunson against Conley. Beyond the arc. And the Mavericks, another three.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
Mitchell with the ball. Launches a three. And he drills the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Let's go. While we are the best fans in the NBA. Let's get loud! Shooting to take the free throw, Donovan Mitchell.
Calm under pressure. And every point here means a lot.
So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. And this was the